Time for Murphy, Sam, and Jody after the show.
Got a little sibling issue going on with the kids right now.
I thought you meant you, Sam, and your brother.
I don't know. We just don't talk.
The siblings that belong to you, not your personal sibling.
Right. And this is Maddie and Jackson.
Okay.
They're both heavily, into social media and stuff. And in addition to their Instagram accounts, they have the extra Instagram account. They both call them spam accounts, but they're like Finstagram, fake Instagram accounts.
Okay.
And where
I don't understand why. Who has the time to manage that?
Somebody who's 15.
Yeah.
That's where they put all the stuff that they don't want, I guess, everybody else to see.
Then why put it?
I don't know. I'm not
Okay.
15.
Okay. You're right.
You can ask till you're blue in the face, and it's just like, do whatever.
You're right. Okay.
But I have had to threaten to shut both of those accounts down.
Sure.
The spam ones?
The spam accounts.
What is it called?
Finstagram. Fake Instagram.
Okay, Finstagram. That's not going to stick in my head, I can tell you.
Or they call it, or Jackson and Maddie call it Insta-Spam because it's their spam accounts where all the junk goes. They have been posting pictures of each other that are
not flattering?
Not flattering, yeah. Embarrassing pictures.
Yeah, they need to stop that.
Yeah. And
there's brother and sister teasing and rivalry, but that lives forever.
And they try to get me involved in it, too.
Oh.
I got a text from Maddie that says, hey, do you have any embarrassing pictures of Jack? And at first I'm going, oh, that's cool. Maybe she's making a school project or something. Yeah. And so I started digging into it, and it's like, no, Jack's posting embarrassing pictures of me. So I want to do the same. And it's like, okay. And so I got to get them both involved. And it's like, sit down.
You're planning to do that this weekend or what?
Well, I texted them both, and I got them both on the phone together because, you can do that.
Yeah.
And I was like, this stops now. If I hear any more about it or see any more about it.
Nice.
And we're getting with the moms, and the fake Instagram accounts are going away.
Okay.
And so everybody's like,
do you trust that they're going to, did you feel effective is what I'm asking you?
Well, I mean, it sounded sincere, but.
Put your foot down.
But the way they are, and I guess those kids are, teenagers are, if it starts up again with one of them or sounds like looks like it, then the other one's going to jump right back on it.
Will they do it where you don't know about it?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Because I'm not friends with their fake Instagram accounts.
I think you should let the moms know anyway.
Yeah. Well,
I would.
True. I should
You could let the moms know, hey, this happened. This is what I told them. Keep your eye out.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that. That thing where they're at that age where you have to tell them to be good to each other.
Yeah.
As they grow up, they're not going to have to be told that.
That's what I had to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had to tell them that in the house a few times before too, and it's like I shouldn't have to tell you this.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I started thinking, it's like, when we were little, it's he touched me, or he looked at me, or he says he's first. And
crashed my bike.
Now it's social media; they're going at each other.
Yeah,
I can see that. I mean, if the purpose of these accounts is to do the other stuff, like you said, the goofy, the things that really aren't, that's where all that junk can land.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Still. I wouldn't like that if my kids were doing that to each other.
I just don't think I could mentally keep up with two different accounts and decide whom should see.
You know,
like trying to manage two different relationships at the same time.
Any time in my childhood when my brother and I would be at odds with each other, which wasn't that often, school mornings for sure, it would really upset my mother. And I never could understand it until I became a mother, and I have two children. These girls, our girls, Murphy, when things aren't right between them, it hurts my heart in ways I can't explain. And I'm lucky that they're not like that very often. They really are there for each other, and we're lucky for that because, somebody once told me, I remember when we only had Taylor, and I was having a conversation with some friends. I was like, yeah, I definitely want to have another baby. I want to have a brother. I want to have a sibling for this kid. And he was like, it's your friend David. He was like, that's no guarantee. He's like, I got a sister I can't stand.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm thinking I guess that's true. Siblings don't have to be close. But we've been lucky that they are. Our girls are close, and I love that. I feel like it's just a bonus for us and for them in their lives.
Well, they do tie up, but they work it out, and they're at the age now where they can work it out. I mean, there were a few tiebreakers that we had to do. Remember when they were a little bitty, we had to separate them every now and then. But
does it bother you that they would go after each other?
Yeah,
it's horrible.
I mean, and I guess I have my own little, sibling experiment going on with 5 kids. Sammy and Will, the oldest, always were like Taylor and Phoebe. They always seem to get along.
There for each other. You can
disputes.
tell they're there for each other.
Yeah. Now, as they're older and Will's belief system is going a little different than Sammy's, there's a little disagreement, but they both respect each other. It's
right.
like, I'll hear it out. You're wrong, but, hey.
Right. You do you.
Jackson and the twins.
They're young still.
The twins are at each other all the time, boy and girl. And then Jackson ties up with Parker, and he'll tie up with Maddie a lot too.
Sure, that could be an age thing. I guess your hope, and that's your hope is that they'll grow up to be close. That's always been my mom's wish. Mm-hmm. So anytime my brother and I had difficulties, it bothered her so much, and she's even vocalized that to me a couple of times. That one day when I'm gone, I hope that you guys are close and are good to each other.
Well,
I think we're past that point. We're definitely good to each other.
Oh, yeah, you are. I mean, you and your brother live very different lives, but when you're together, obviously you get along well. And me and my brother and my sister are the same way.
Yes,
my brother is 2 years younger than me. My sister is 4 years younger than me. And we have been really fortunate, other than that little bitty kid stuff back in the day when the three of us would, somebody took my toy or somebody did that. We've never had an issue with each other, which is really awesome.
Not like the Hound in the Mountain, huh? Oh, Murphy, you don't know what I'm talking about.
Wasting your breath there.
Game of Thrones stuff.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm lost.
You're talking about your mom saying, when I'm no longer here, I want you to.
Yeah, Sam.
I've had that discussion with the kids, or I've tried to without breaking up, because, 5 kids, 3 different moms.
Yeah.
And it's been like, okay, I'm the common denominator, or the unifying factor, or whatever you want to call me.
Right.
Not
Sam.
what the exes call me.
You don't know what they call you.
If I'm gone, I want somebody to hold it all together.
Right.
I don't want it to be, well, that's the last time I saw Jackson.
Well, let them know.
I have. I probably need to talk to the moms, too.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, but you know what?
You did good. Breathe.
But the thing is, as everybody gets older, sometimes that can be tricky. Even if you're in the same city, like me and my brother and my sister, we don't get together as often as you would think. It's 3 different lives.
No reason.
Everybody's busy with their kids and this, that, and the other. It's not a wedge. It's not a reason that we, don't. It just tends to be around, holidays. So I think there's a natural drift there.
Yeah.